Two of our most promising youngsters have won big for the month of February. Kobbie Mainoo's goal against Wolves is named the best of the month, whereas Rasmus Hojlund, for his 5 goals, 1 assist in 4 games, has been named the best player for the month. Welcome to the United of Sport. My name is Webb, and guess what? Some big motivation as we do count down to the return home as we are getting ready to host Everton in a Premier League game, hoping that we return back to winning ways. But first things first, congratulations, we got a reason to celebrate. Na 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 na. Listen, I know for a fact that it's never about any individuals. When it comes to football and team sport, it's the team. If the team is performing, even if individuals excel, you don't really want to brag so much about it. But look, that's only if you're short sighted. But if you look into the future like me, you will know that Kobbie Mainoo and Rasmus Hojlund winning these 2 awards for the first time in their career at Man United in the senior team is big, because these are the two players that we most importantly feel this club should be rebuilt on. Now, if they are winning such awards towards the end of the season for their stellar performances, it is a good motivation, but also it brings belief and confidence in them. I honestly, for me, I think they deserve to get all the songs and praises they can get. I love the fact that Hoyland's season is turning so fast. Remember, with Hoyland, and I'll start with him, the start in the Premier League was so bad for him that those of little faith were losing hope and belief in his abilities. And only those who so far, like I just said, saw the potential of this boy and how he was making the right moves, but was never perhaps given balls to score. But you always felt that the goals were going to come, and when they came, you knew they were going to be floodgates. And indeed, that's what we are seeing until he was halted by this injury that he has had, a shocking injury out of nowhere that so has seen him out for about 3 weeks now. But Eric Ten Hag has confirmed that Hoyland will be back for the Liverpool game in the FA Cup, the quarterfinal, still at Old Trafford. Beautiful time for him to return, because then he will have proper motivation to come and punish these big rivals of ours. So for me, I think for Hoyland, you want to be happy for him. These are the things that motivate good players. These individual awards mean a lot. They did not put them there by mistake. They mean a lot to players, more so for a player like Hoyland, who is just enjoying his first season at United, coming from Denmark to play for his boyhood club, wins this award in such a manner with all the so many players in the Premier League. It's not just a Man United award, it's an entire Premier League award. It is a good thing. For Kobbie Mainoo, that beautiful solo effort, for me, it had to be rewarded in a way at some point. And never mind us United fans already rewarded it, but the Premier League had to sit down and appreciate. Look, we're talking an 18-year-old boy who just made it to the big stage, and this boy comes out here and just has the confidence. When the game was slipping away from our hands, he has the confidence to come from deep where he was playing as a holding midfielder, advances himself, gets the ball, and creates something magical out of absolutely nothing to score that beautiful goal for us to beat Wolves the way we did. Trust me, you do not just let that live like that. And I've had people trying to say they cheated for the boy. Gallagher's goal for Chelsea was better. And I'm thinking, do you all know football? Do you know football? I've been telling people that Kobbie Mainoo's story is not a story of Man United. It is a story of football. If you love football, you will appreciate things like that. And I love the fact that whoever votes for the Premier League goal of the season and all appreciated that the story to the goal, the moment, the timing, and what it meant for me was perfect. I would select that goal to be competing with Garnacho's goal for the Puskas Award. Yes, because that's how important and good that goal was. That was total football. The boy put off how many senior players, about 4 or 5, they were knocking into each other. So for me, like it caused the traffic confusion of sorts. So for me, it was a very good thing, and it's good to see. I love the fact that recently, when it comes to Kobbie, remember just a few weeks ago, Kobbie was at the center of everything good we spoke about Man United. And you see, for a young player like that, if it goes on for so long, when every game your team plays, everyone else is below average in their performance, and you're the only standout player, you do it for the first game, second game, third game, fourth game, consistently, win or lose, you're the best player. Your 18 is always going to take its toll on you. I love the fact that other players now have begun to step up. I love the fact that now, when is the last time a Man United game ended and we're all talking about Kobbie? I think it's about maybe 3 or 4 games in the past. And for me, it's a good thing. That doesn't mean he's not performing. It means other players have improved their performances. And I'll tell you, the improvement of many players at Man United, the individuals, has got a lot to do with Kobbie Mainoo's emergence. It has got a lot to do with him. When this boy came, players started playing good. Certain players who were hitherto dead meat started stepping up their game. Who you remember in November, Harry Maguire was player of the month of November in the entire Premier League. Now you see, certainly now Hojlund has stepped up. Kobbie, of course, himself. Andre Onana is improving by the day. We see it, and you feel like very soon he could also be landing or chancing on an award as the best player of the month. Who knows? Because his performances are improving by the day. So for me, it's a good thing, and I love that this boy is being rewarded for his age. You know, these things will mean a lot to me. His first award, goal of the month award in his senior career, in his first season, impeccable stuff that's happening. I remember Garnacho won it as well for the best goal, that bicycle kick against Everton in the reverse fixture. Beautiful stuff. That's the same month Harry Maguire won Player of the Month. So you can see that there are individuals who are beginning to step up in the team, and maybe the injuries are what are setting us back. And like Eric Ten Hag has been saying, these injuries, he has only had his senior team for I think only 2 or 3 games the entire season. You want to understand it, but regardless, if the youngsters are performing, they are winning awards, for me, it's a positive sign, and it gives me a lot of hope that the future for Manchester United is destined to be bright. Now, seeing this happen, and I think about what I saw that Jadon Sancho wants to return, I'm thinking, would that even be a logical thing to do? You're having these players having a time of their life. They are happy. They are winning, personal awards, and boom, you bring Jadon Sancho to mix him up with these kids. You're destroying something you're building. That wouldn't make sense at all for me. So my thinking is, such improved performances from these young players just make it completely undebatable that Jadon Sancho should not return, because he cannot mix and mingle with this beautiful humble lot. I wouldn't want to see it. We would be destroying what we're building. That's exactly what we would be doing. And I don't think Sir Jim Ratcliffe is up for that. For me, very important. Kudos. Now let's move on. At least we've got something to distract us from the back-to-back losses in the Premier League to Fulham at home and to Man City at the Etihad Stadium. And it's a good distraction because these are two of the most loved players at Manchester United. For me, I'm honestly so happy. I'm elated seeing my Kobbie win this award, and it just vindicates my decision to only buy one thing at Old Trafford when we were playing Tottenham when I was there. This is the only thing I bought. It had Kobbie on it because it was the only Kobbie thing they had. No scarves at the time, no jerseys in the store, in the mega store. So I just had to, but I still had to look until I found, and I love the fact that just a couple of months later, we're being vindicated that this boy is indeed the future on which the tribute of Man United is supposed to spin. This is an amazing time to be a Manchester United supporter. What a day. So, Everton next, you all better be ready. We know that Hojlund is not going to be there, like Eric Ten Hag has said. Kobbie Mainoo will definitely be there. This is motivation for him. Trust you me, it's been long since we saw some Kobbie individual magic. Trust me, we are about to see it again. We are about to see some Kobbie magic again. This is the United Hotspot. My name is Webb. It's a beautiful time to love Manchester United. I'll catch you later, fam.